The Liberty University women's wrestling team finished their season on a high note, competing in the NCWA National Tournament in Allen, Texas. For the first time in program history, the Lady Flames were able to send their entire team, consisting of 9 girls, for a chance to compete in the national spotlight. After wrestling all day on March 13th, the Lady Flames had 3 girls earn their spot to claim an individual national title, and 3 girls wrestling in the consolation bracket for chances to become All-Americans.
I'm just so excited to be here and to get to wrestle. Clearly with everything going on, so many national tournaments were canceled, so many professional leagues were canceled. So just because something's on your schedule doesn't mean it's guaranteed. And we got the opportunity to wrestle, which was just so exciting. And then the girls had the best attitude about it. I thought we wrestled great all across the board, you know, from 116 all the way up to 235. I was really proud of the girls. Just to come out here and to wrestle on such a big stage. We have 3 girls in the finals, and we have 3 girls working their way back in consolation. I think we're in 4th right now currently for team score, but 2, 3, and 4 is very close. So I'm not too concerned about it. I'm just going to let the wrestling take care of itself. But I think it's awesome that how competitive we are. It's a testament to how hard these girls work and how hard they've been working over the last 4 months.
We had 9 girls in the competition today. We had a couple that are out already, but we have about half that are still in. There's 3 of us who are going on to the finals, myself, my sister, and Kendra, and it's just been a ride. And we also have 2 on the consolation side. We have Catherine and Jayla, and they've also just worked really hard, and we're just so proud of them and where they're at today.
Honestly, I think all of the girls had a great attitude. I was probably stressed out the most, even though I went last, and everyone else just had a great attitude. They were pumped, they were ready, they didn't let their nerves get to them. And I think this is just a great learning experience for everyone because you're not gonna win every match. Sometimes you do win matches. And I just think all of the girls did moves that they've been practicing all year. And they just came out and they did their best, and I couldn't be more proud.
Karis Manley, Kendall Manley, and Kendra Wooten were the 3 Lady Flames competing for that national title. After a hard-fought match, Karis Manley would come in 2nd place in the 136-pound weight class. Her sister Kendall would go on to win her 4th consecutive national title as a Liberty Flame in the 155-pound weight class. Kendra wrestled a tough match, but ended up placing 2nd in the 191-pound weight class and achieved All-American status for the first time. In the consolation round, Catherine Morales won her match to achieve a 3rd place finish in the 143-pound weight class and would become an All-American for the first time. The Lady Flames would end their time in Allen, Texas, placing 4th in the NCWA National Tournament in the women's division.
Yeah, so Catherine claimed her All-American status for the first time in her career. She wrestled at this tournament 3 times, so to see her punch through was awesome. She wrestled super well in her blood round match, and then in her 3rd place match picked up a pin, which was big for team points, but also just to end the season on a positive note. It was so good for her. I know how hard she's been working, and to see her achieve her goals was awesome. To see Kendra, first time All-American in the finals, was also super exciting and encouraging just to see the product of what this program can produce, because a lot of the girls that we have never wrestled at all in high school. They didn't wrestle, so they started wrestling in college. So to have them, start here and go up to make the finals is awesome. And she performed super well, and I was really proud of her. Therese wrestled one of the best girls in the country, WCWA finalist. I mean, probably one of the most talented wrestlers in the whole arena. Lost a super close match, put it all out there. I mean, I couldn't have been more proud. I mean, her performance was excellent. She stuck to the game plan and she wrestled really well, and I thought that was awesome. Kendall went out there, did her job. 4-time national champ, won Most Outstanding Women's Wrestler of the Year. I didn't think it belonged to anybody else. She was controlling every match she was in, and I think it reflected the amount of training that these girls have put into it.
It was just a very exciting day for the men and women's team, but especially it was special for us in the women's team. Catherine, this is her third time coming to nationals, and she hasn't had a ton of success so far, and so having her place third was just really special, and she's worked really hard, and so we were really excited about that. And then for Kendra to come and just wrestle that great match last night to get her into finals today, and then she made it through the first period. This is her first ever type of competition like this, so and all of our girls in general just worked really hard, and we're really proud of how they showed up here.
For Kendall and Karis Manley, their time wrestling for Liberty University has come to an end. These ladies are the original founders of the Liberty Women's Wrestling program and will always be known for their amazing achievements. Their greatest achievement will be honoring Jesus Christ on and off the mat and creating the loving family within the Liberty Women's Wrestling team.
It didn't turn out how I had hoped, but I know the Lord has a plan in everything, and so I told Coach Josh, before I went out there, I wanted it to be a glorious match, and I wanted to put forth my 100%, and I really believe that when I finished that match, I gave everything I could have, and so I'm just going to hold my head up high, believing that that's what I did, and so this experience has been just really. It's like totally ups and downs for this year. I couldn't have done this without my sister, and she's pushed me to be the best that I can be, and vice versa. And so I think the Lord has really used this season, these past 2 seasons, to grow me as a believer and just as a woman. And I've just loved the opportunity to compete and leave it all on the mat like I did tonight.
Honestly, I never thought that I would be standing here today, coming in as a manager my freshman year for the men's team, and just being given the opportunity to compete out of the blue, and then 4 years later ending up back on stage here, and it's just been a whirlwind of a journey and an adventure, and sometimes I don't even know how I got here, but I just know that there's more to life than wrestling. The wrestling has been such a huge part of my spiritual journey in just developing me into the person that I am today, and also just helping me bring others along with me. It definitely hasn't quite sunken in yet, but Coach Castro pulled me off to the side after my match and said that I joined him as one of he was the other 4-time national champ, and now I am. And so it was really cool to be able to connect with my coach on that level. And I'm just honored to be here, and I just hope that I represented my God and my school well.